the sum of money will transfer to the manufacturing overhead, that money which is not efficient. Right? Next learning outcome 2 is about the controlling procedure for labor cost. So in this controlling procedure for labor cost, basically we look at the two things. The first one is the department involved in order to calculate the labor cost, and the second one is the forms that we use to keep the records. Alright, so the department involved into is a timekeeping department and payroll departments. And forms, basically we look at the three different types of forms. Some kinds of form is give the full information about the all employees. Right. Second kinds of form is basically about the individual employee, right? And third one is the payment summary, how much money employee is earning and how much money employee is getting, how much is withholding, how much is deduction. All right. And then we move on to the so that's all about learning outcome 2. Then we moved on to the learning outcome 3. So learning outcome 3 is about the accounting treatment of labor cost. In accounting treatment of labor cost, we looked at the accounting treatment with the help of the T accounts. How does information transfer from one T accounts to another T account? So keep in mind, direct labor will transfer directly to the working process, and indirect labor will transfer to the manufacturing overhead. So once we have a total manufacturing, that will transfer to the working process account. And working process transfer to finished goods, and finished goods to the cost of goods sold. And then we also looked at about the overtime. So overtime, basically we have two ways to calculate the overtime. So one is the overtime pay, another one is the overtime premium. Overtime pay is extra hours multiplied by regular labor rate, and overtime premium is extra hours multiplied by extra premium rate. Right, so remember, overtime premium will transfer to the manufacturing overhead, and overtime pay will transfer to the direct labor. Right? And then we look at the payroll. Alright, so payroll is also your manufacturing overhead. So that's all about your learning outcome 3. Then we moved on to learning outcome 5. So learning outcome 5 is about we have special problems. So special problems such as the shift premium, such as the pension, such as the bonus, such as the paid vacations and holidays. So all these kinds of transfer to the manufacturing overhead. Right. So that's all about the topic 3. So topic 3 is finished. So before I stop this video, I want to remind you about your midterm test, which is the next week. So you have to read all the lecture slides, whatever we have covered from topic 1 to topic 3. And of course, you watch the previous recordings, right? So whatever examples I mentioned in the board, in the class, and whatever diagram I draw on the class, on the board, so make sure you watch that videos and the diagram. Right? So you have a 35 multiple choice questions, and time period is 70 minutes. Right? And the average question is like 0.714 mark in the one question. So the total weightage of the midterm test is the 25%. Alright? So that's all about today's recording. Good luck for your midterm exam. See you soon. Thank you.